On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Regurgitating off the internet because it sounds good.
That's what she do. She pander. She couldn't handle a black man if she wanted to.
Well, I mean,
couldn't handle no black man.
Wait. See, that I don't do. I mean, I'm keeping on her talking point. Her talking point was she said, I didn't heard it in multiple times on these YouTube streets, and I yet has once seen a source. So Queen Sheba, that's what I said. Stop, wait, hold up. I want to see this source on this. And I guarantee you look at the video on that, when people drop stats, where's your source? They sit here and say all this bullshit, and now people say it sounds good. So let me goddamn regurgitate this shit, and now it's spread all over YouTube because don't listen to me. Google right now. One out of three men are virgins, and the top 3 things that gonna come back is YouTube videos.
Okay, got kind of quiet there. Go ahead, Brandon. What are your thoughts about it? And then we'll circle back around. Do women cheat more than men in reference to the video as well, if you want to?
Yeah, sure. Referencing the video, I think, kind of like what, I don't know if Indy said it or Queen said it, that men and women cheat differently. I think men and women cheat at a relatively similar rate. I think that when women cheat, it's like a bigger lie than it is when they cheat. Men will say like, oh, hey, I was hanging with the boys, or, we went out, drank too much, and, I slept on the couch or something like that. Women's lies is like, he's your kid. I mean, something like that. I mean, that's much, much bigger lies, or that can kind of rock the foundation of a household. That can rock the whole family umbrella. So I think another thing too is that's another thing she mentioned was the illusion of choice. I think that's what destroys more marriages nowadays, is the illusion of choice that a lot of women have, that think that they have, and that illusion, because the illusion is that men have no problem sleeping with most women at all, but that don't mean they're gonna take you home. That doesn't mean they're gonna put a ring on it. That doesn't mean that if you leave your husband, you can just find another one like that. And the internet has done a lot to fulfill that illusion more and more.
I'm reading. We had this topic on 8 at the Table from an article from the New York Post, August 23rd, 2022. In the post, it says, it's not me. This is what the post says. It says, science is finding that women struggle more than men when it comes to staying faithful in relationships, right? It says the view that is mostly men who cheat because their partners lose interest in sex is outdated. Science says that it is actually women who struggle more with monogamy because they get bored in the bedroom. Women crave sexual variety, and while some stifle their desire, others will be unfaithful. So it goes, and then it further goes in talking about how, women, a lot of women saying that a lot of these men don't even make them orgasm. It's a lot of married women with men who never made them have an orgasm at all. And then they go out, trying to get sexually pleased. And they like, while men are more spontaneous, women will plan, the way how obviously everybody do things differently. Men and women do things differently. So I think that men and women probably cheat at the same or close, if it's not the same, really close at the same rate, and that's according to that last article, and them asking and sociologists and sex ologists and all these different types of quote unquote people with degrees that they doing these studies. So yeah,
I think that's awesome. I think that's really good because it aligns with a lot of things I've seen and read as well too, even just in real life. I think another piece to that is when it comes to married, well, I just lost my thoughts, so fuck it.
I just want to say, like, it's not that like who cheat more, but women cheat the longest with one person. And I think that's what it is. They cheat like us women, we cheat the longest. We do. We find somebody who, like he said, we want these sexual, whatever what you said, Ali, you know, they're not getting pleased in the bed, they're not getting these things. It's like we do cheat longer with certain men. We, in most cases, most women still entertain these high school sweetheart ass niggas that went away, that got away. They entertain these dudes they probably met in college. They still entertain these men. They give them some type of leverage to make a man feel like they got a chance, even if they married. Let's keep it real.
They said what you just said, Mommy Love. I swear, in the same article, they said that while men might cheat with different women,
yeah, men cheat with different women. They don't care. They just go and smash.
One, or maybe two that they consistently letting them, and bruh.
Yeah. Do me a favor, Ali. You article. Scroll down to the bottom of that article and give us a source.
It's it's the New York Post. So it's the New York Post.
It should be associated with a source. Because the stat that Curly just used, right? I searched it up, and the top 3 searches was YouTube videos.
Oh, I ain't getting no YouTube video. I'm on the New York Post.
I'm saying that I put in the 1 to 3 of the men is virgins or whatever, and then the first 3 top searches was YouTube. Then I looked at these little blog articles, and I did not find one source. I did not. So this is the problem. What I'm saying, like, I think Pearlie is cool, but like I said, I think that's a talking point that she's regurgitating off the internet because it sounds good.
That's what she do. She pander. She couldn't handle a black man if she wanted to.
Well, I mean,
no black man.
Wait. See, that I don't do. I mean, I'm keeping on her talking point. Her talking point was she said, I didn't heard it in multiple times on these YouTube streets, and I yet has once seen a source. So Queen Sheba, that's what I said. Stop. Wait. Hold up. I want to see this source on this. And I guarantee you look at the video on that, when people drop stats, where's your source? They sit here and say all this bullshit, and now people say it sounds good. So let me goddamn regurgitate this shit. And now it's spread all over YouTube because don't listen to me. Google right now. 1 out of 3 men are virgins, and the top 3 things that gonna come back is YouTube videos.